China's AI tech is advancing at 20x the speed of Europe. Welcome. Today we're diving into a story that is shaking the very foundation of global technology. Whether you're a tech enthusiast or simply someone watching history unfold, this is a topic you can't afford to ignore. What if I told you that one country's advancements in artificial intelligence, AI, are not just progressing but accelerating at 20 times the pace of an entire continent? Shocking, right? Stick around, because what you're about to discover could change the way you think about the future of technology, innovation, and global power. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're enjoying this content, liking and sharing helps us create more videos like this for you. Now let's get into it. Artificial intelligence isn't just an industry anymore. It's the battleground for global dominance. AI has the potential to reshape virtually every area of our lives, from how we work and travel to how nations compete on the world stage. The stakes are monumental. Winning the AI race means technological leadership, economic advantages, and military supremacy. For years, the United States dominated this frontier, but now the rapid advances of another major global player are stealing the spotlight. At the center of this narrative lie two key players, China and Europe. On the surface, it seems like a competitive race. But is it really? When you take a closer look, the apparent balance tips dramatically in one direction. In Europe, innovation exists, but it often faces hurdles, complex regulations, ethical concerns, and a slower pace of execution. While Europe prioritizes careful deliberation, China has taken an entirely different approach, moving fast and leveraging scale to its advantage. The result? China is racing ahead at a speed that Europe can't seem to match. Statistically, China's progress in AI is outpacing that of Europe by 20 times. Yes, you heard that right. But how exactly is this happening? What makes China an unstoppable force in the AI race? Let's start peeling back the layers. China's dominance isn't a coincidence. It's a calculated, orchestrated effort supported by multiple factors working in tandem. The government plays a central role, prioritizing AI development through aggressive investments and strategic initiatives. In 2017, China unveiled its bold national AI plan, aiming to become the global leader in artificial intelligence by 2030. Billions of dollars have been pumped into research, development, and deployment of AI technologies. This isn't just ambition, it's execution at an extraordinary scale. From healthcare applications to autonomous vehicles and military tech, China's AI ambitions extend across virtually every sector. One undeniable advantage China has over Europe is its access to massive datasets. Data is the lifeblood of AI, and China's population of 1.4 billion generates a vast amount of diverse, real-time data every day. With fewer data privacy restrictions than Europe, China can collect, store, and analyze this information at a scale that's unmatched globally. In contrast, Europe places high importance on citizen privacy, imposing stringent regulations that limit data use. While this focus is commendable from an ethical standpoint, it also slows down development in areas that depend on large-scale data. Imagine building a race car but being allowed to fuel it with just a limited supply of gas. That's Europe. Meanwhile, China is building Formula One cars and filling their tanks to the brim with the richest datasets. Another key to China's AI success lies in its talent pool. The Chinese government has made it a national priority to train the next generation of AI specialists through world-class education programs and AI-focused institutions. Universities in China are churning out thousands of AI engineers every year, alongside attracting global talent to join this ecosystem. This isn't just about government-led initiatives. The private sector is thriving too. Startups specializing in machine learning, robotics, and AI software are flourishing, turning China into a breeding ground for innovation. Cities like Shenzhen and Beijing have emerged as tech hubs, housing countless AI unicorns, companies valued at over $1 billion. While Europe struggles with sourcing and scaling AI hardware, China dominates manufacturing. Whether it's the microchips powering neural networks or semiconductors enabling machine learning, China has developed a tightly integrated supply chain to mass-produce AI hardware. This seamless scalability is a driving factor that allows China to iterate faster and cheaper than its global counterparts. Meanwhile, Europe's progress in AI feels like slow motion in comparison. Faced with challenges like regulatory red tape, reduced government investments, and fragmented markets, Europe lags despite its focus on high-quality standards. Ethical AI practices are Europe's stronghold, but they also slow down implementation. Unlike China, Europe often operates with a bureaucratic mindset that results in missed opportunities. For instance, collaboration across European nations proves difficult when differing rules and priorities come into play. Despite having brilliant researchers and excellent educational institutions, the continent struggles to convert innovation into impact at the same pace. The consequences of this disparity are staggering. If China's AI continues to grow at its current pace while Europe stagnates, the global AI ecosystem risks becoming lopsided. The gap not only threatens Europe's competitiveness, but also reshapes geopolitical power structures. AI is no longer just a tool, it's a lever for global influence. The nation that controls AI technologies controls economies, industries, and even opinions. For Europe, this isn't just about keeping up, it's about staying relevant. But let's dig deeper. This story doesn't end with rapid development and economic gains. China's AI growth comes with its own set of alleged concerns. Its surveillance-driven AI raises ethical questions, and its data privacy practices come under scrutiny globally. Is China focused on innovation at any cost? The answer, while chilling, might be no. Yet for China, the end justifies the means. It's a high-stakes gamble that could define international relations, technological leadership, and the future balance of power. All is not lost for Europe, though. The continent has a track record of balancing technological advancements with ethical considerations. Europe's high-quality standards for AI development have the potential to create trustworthy systems the world could rely on. To gain on China, Europe might need to rethink its strategy by leveraging its strengths and addressing weaknesses. Collaboration is key. Perhaps stronger alliances between European nations or partnerships with other leading countries like the United States or India could help Europe close the gap, but I doubt. Meanwhile, countries around the world are closely watching China's meteoric rise. The United States, once the undisputed leader in AI, is grappling with how to respond. Alliances, trade policies, and defense strategies are being re-evaluated to counterbalance China's growing influence. India, another emerging player, is doubling down on building its AI capabilities, while smaller nations are forming their own collaborative AI networks. The race is no longer just between individuals, it's a global marathon. Let's bring it home. By now, it's clear that China's AI growth isn't just about claiming dominance over Europe. This is about the future, yours and mine. As AI reshapes industries, jobs, and even the global economy, the developments we're seeing today will define tomorrow's opportunities and challenges. The question isn't just who wins this race, but how it shapes the next decade of human innovation. The key takeaway: if Europe wants to remain a significant player, it must act now and fast. Without critical changes in strategy, policy, and collaboration, Europe runs the risk of being overshadowed by China's relentless advancements. So where do we go from here? The story of global AI isn't set in stone. China may be leading today, but the future is fluid. New players, developments, and strategies can still shift the balance. The real question is, how will other nations adapt? And can anyone catch up with China's breakneck speed? Before we end today's video, here's a question. Do you think Europe will catch up, or is China's dominance inevitable? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. We've got more exciting videos coming your way. Speaking of which, if diving into the rise of AI intrigues you, check out our video on the future of AI technologies, shaping the next decade, or how the US is preparing for the AI revolution. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the future of technology. Revo Now here, signing off.
Subscribe to Revo Now and join our vibrant community of forward thinkers, change makers, and revolutionaries.